Hello, hola, my name is Peter Mendoza and I'm an Antilles company member, and I'm super excited to take this tour developed by Antilles Theater Company for the Zip Code Plays, which is a celebration of the diverse culture and history of LA neighborhoods, which I'm a part of. I'm from East LA, and so we're just going to be taking a nice little dip into Monterey Park, which is a neighbor city of mine. I know it pretty well. I used to spend my early childhood, teenage years, and 20s definitely in Monterey Park, and so I'm excited to see what we'll find. And by looking at this, the stops we'll make, there's a lot more about Monterey Park than I thought I knew. So I'm excited to kind of understand better the city that I grew up in. And so let's get started. Do you know that in 1916, the threat of a large sewage waste treatment facility being built in the area organized residents to form the city of Monterey Park? I didn't know that. Oh. Over the last 4 decades, Monterey Park has become known as the first city and suburb in America to have an Asian majority. I did know that. But it also has a long legacy of ethnic diversity. And also, fun fact, did you know that in Monterey Park, it's the place where Laura Scudder invented the first sealed bag of potato chips in 1926? In the 1920s, Peter N. Snyder, developer, who is also known as the father of the East Side, wanted to build an affluent community in Monterey Park to rival that of Beverly Hills and Bel Air, called Midwick View Estates. And so he started development on Jardín El Encanto, or El Encanto for short. This waterfall is lined with European tile fashioned after one in Granada, Spain. Also, another fancy little trivia, at night, I don't know if you can see right there, there's some lights that at night or on the weekends light up. So you have an array of pink and red and blue and green going all down this. It's such a beautiful sight if you ever get the chance to see it. NBC Seafood is definitely a classic. It's been here for over 30 years and is famous for their dim sum, which many may consider a Monterey Park classic around here. And their dim sum is made by hand every day. Known for their mouth-watering dumplings, this one I didn't know, have a partnership with Vans, the shoe company, so that if you get any of their products with Mandarin Noodle House logo on them, then all the proceeds will go to keeping the restaurant alive during these challenging times. I didn't know that. I thought that was so cool. See? Community helping each other out. Built in 1945, East Los Angeles College, or ELAC for short, was the second city college built in the Los Angeles area. Also, from what I just found out, they have an annual enrollment fee of 35,000 students, making it the largest student body campus by enrollment of the community colleges in California. Some notable alumni to come out of ELAC are the actor Edward James Olmos, who also came from East LA, from my neighborhood. He went to my high school, so I thought that was kind of exciting. I met him one time and I told him. Also, another notable alumni, Antonio Villaraigosa, who was the mayor of Los Angeles, the poet laureate, Luis J. Rodriguez, and yours truly, Peter Mendoza. ELAC has been going through a development rivaling that of universities. Here we have the student center. Now trust me, none of this was here when I first got here. A lot more bungalows, but man, it's almost unrecognizable now. The good old library. This library hasn't changed much. On the outside it has, but the inside almost looks as reminiscent as how it used to be. I remember many a nights I'd be rushing to the library to finish a paper because I was late, because all I cared about was theater and acting. Right here is the theater arts department. Right here, this is where I had many a good times working on characters and plays and friendships and professors and challenging ideas. ELAC is one of the very few community colleges in the US with a major art collection. In 1957, actor Vincent Price donated 90 pieces from his personal collection to establish the first teaching art collection at a community college. The art gallery was named in his honor the Vincent Price Art Museum. Thank you guys all so much for joining me and exploring 91754 Monterey Park with me. It has been a blast. And if you haven't yet, please check out our free radio play, 91754 Monterey Park Bingo Bitches by Elizabeth Wong, which is playing right now. It's available whenever you get your podcast or at zipcodeplays.info.